Yes, I know that Antara sold all its AMC. I think it was 7 million APE shares, and I know they're buying a ton of puts options. I get it. I'm not gonna let it get me down. All right, I'm not gonna let it get me down. We're breaking records in the box office. There's going to be a tremendous amount of new people. I'm saying it this year going to the movies. Every time I go to AMC, the parking lots are jammed packed. Okay, and if this reverse stock split goes through, Adam Aaron can in fact he better, not can in fact he better. He has the AMC card. My wife, let me see it. I I haven't used.
We're going.
I got to use it. I got a ton of these.
We're going.
But anyway, we're gonna go. I already paid for it, so. But anyway, the bottom line is this: is that if he wipes out the debt, more people go to the movies. He's got to start thinking strategically. Use the brand power of AMC. Get involved in strategic partnerships. Make more money at the concessions. Remember, the hardest thing is getting the asses in the seats. Once you get the asses in the seat, it's like when we go to the supermarket. Every day we go to the supermarket, I buy most of my items when I'm checking out because they got all the Hershey bars, the candy bars, they got the magazines, the chips. They do that on purpose. It's the last minute shopping. It's all strategic. People don't realize this, but it's all strategic, and that's how he has to be. He's got to be that way. It wouldn't even be a bad idea. I tell you something. I was thinking about this the other day. I know people don't want to be disturbed when they're in the movies, but I was having this conversation with my wife. How many times when you're in the movies and you want to get something, what I mean, you want to get, but I'm saying while you're watching the movie, you want to get popcorn, you want to get nachos, you want to get something, but you're just too effing lazy. You're like, this freaking movie is great. I don't want to miss this movie. I love this part. Now, it's got to be done very careful because you don't want to disturb people. But imagine if you had people that came into the movie theater while you're watching the movie and sold nachos and cheese, but they have to do it on the DL. They can't disturb. They can't walk in there screaming popcorn, nachos and cheese. They're gonna disturb people. So maybe they can have one of those like neon lights on them. So it's all silent. They walk in, but it says popcorn. It says nachos and cheese. That might actually be a great idea. No one ever thought of that before. And you know what? This way, people will not have to get up out of their seats, and they can buy more concessions. That's what I'm talking about. Just so anyway, I'm keeping it positive. Video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. Videos for entertainment purposes only.